Welcome back to our episode 12 product feature, where we're focusing on ingredients that Smirk's offers for animal and pet food and pet treats. These items are typically offered in non-GMO conventional and organic formats. Let's break it down by product category. Garrett, do you want to start with coconut products?
Yeah, let's start with coconut products. Coconut's said to be very healthy as an ingredient for pet food, especially for dogs. As we do for human consumption, we offer a wide range of coconut specifications to meet a variety of needs for the pet food space. Desiccated coconut in a variety of cuts, medium, macaroon, chips, great for pet food treats. Coconut smiles, which have a little bit of the paring still on the chips, are a fantastic standalone pet treat for dogs. Coconut sugar is a fantastic alternative sweetener, better than cane sugar, depending on who you ask from a glycemic index standpoint. While supply is pretty tight right now, Smirk can certainly work with you on your future needs. We have a supplier that also offers regenerative organic certified coconut sugar out of Indonesia, which is pretty awesome. That trend is continuing to grow. Another alternative sweetener in pet foods is coconut nectar. We play heavily in that space. Coconut flour is a big one. Checks a lot of boxes for people, especially in the pet food space. It is relatively inexpensive. It's gluten-free, and it's healthy for pets to consume. It's better than most of the fillers you're going to find in the conventional, traditional pet food types of products. Oils are another huge one. As we mentioned, there are a variety of oils that are utilized in pet food products, which are said to keep dog and cats' coats shiny and healthy. Coconut oil, virgin coconut oil, MCT oil, the medium chain triglycerides, sunflower oil, flaxseed oil, just a couple of the items that the Smirk specializes in that we'd be thrilled to help you out with.
Yeah, coconut's a huge one. I mean, when you think about the overall product category, you have everything from oils to the shreds to the sweetener category. I mean, coconut in general is just a huge category, but seeds is also a huge category, and at Smirk's we're very competitive in a variety of seeds imported from around the globe. So flax seeds is an item that's found in a lot of different pet food ingredients, both raw and ready to eat flax. There's golden flax, brown flax, whole seed, milled, plenty of different flax specifications that Smirk's deals with. Chia is another one that we see a lot of horse food customers will be purchasing this for digestive health. We've seen some dog food customers as well, and this is available both in raw and sterilized format. Also in whole seed and milled versions as well. Sunflower seeds is another big one. Primarily we see this going into bird food. We have the sunflower kernels, and then we have the in-shell sunflower seeds, or black oil sunflower seeds. And these are both from a price perspective, you're getting a lot of nutrition to the pet. At in comparison to chia or another ingredient, it's a great option in terms of the price. Quinoa flakes. We provide both raw and sterilized quinoa flakes, which are easier for dogs to digest than the whole quinoa seed. Another one that we're working with a lot of pet food companies is psyllium husk fiber. It's said to be a great source of fiber and aids in dogs' digestion. And then another category I would think is very worth mentioning is plant-based proteins. As we discussed in our previous segment, more pet food brands are incorporating plant-based proteins as a substitute for animal proteins in their ingredient deck. Smirk's offers a range of protein powders that are widely used in pet products. Pea protein powder. It's a huge conversation right now with the anti-dumping situation in China. So we are actively able to offer the non-Chinese origin pea protein powder. And this can come from Canada. There's also some options in Asia as well. Sunflower protein powder. It's a new one for us. We work very well in dog food, some horse food as well. Pumpkin protein powder. We see this being a very common ingredient in dog food. And then rice protein. So we've seen some people start to shift away from pea protein, wanting to incorporate some more readily available proteins, and rice protein has been, a good substitute for those who are looking to steer away from pea. For nuts and nut butters, peanut butter has been known to be the source of, protein for dogs. And I don't know about you, but my dog loves a spoonful of peanut butter. So Smirks offers a range of peanuts, whether those be splits or Virginias. We have a wide portfolio of peanut ingredients, both whole peanuts and peanut butter. So,
yeah, I don't think anything's ever going to replace peanut butter as the most popular dog treat in our house. They can't get enough of that. Smirk deals pretty heavily in grains and starches as well. Many, but not all of the grains and starches are gluten-free. For those brands that are looking to formulate with that gluten-free call-out, it keeps growing in popularity, and we're here to support that. On the other hand, some brands offer lines of products that contain gluten, and some use grains such as barley. We support that as well. Sorghum's another one we mentioned before. This ancient grain is gluten-free and is known to provide fiber and protein. It has a relatively low glycemic index, and some studies show that it's relatively easy for dogs to digest. Barley's another one, as mentioned. It's non-gluten free, but utilized in some pet food products. Tapioca starch, gaining popularity, is known to be a source of carbohydrates and energy for pets. It can add bulk to kibble. Arrowroot powder is another one, gluten-free option. Cassava flour, gluten-free as well. Potato starch, used as a binder in wet and dry pet foods. And of course, rice, a common ingredient in many pet food products. We sell a lot of rice. We're here to support you on that front. Pulses, lower cost protein, plant-based, provides a healthy filler for pet foods, especially for those that choose not to use animal-based proteins. They can market their products as grain-free. Chickpeas, peas, lentils, some others. Oats are another big one, known to be a good source of soluble fiber for dogs. They're offered in gluten-free and non-gluten-free. Also comes in oat flour and in groats.
Yeah, oats are definitely, one that we saw all over at the Pet Food Forum recently. And in general, dried fruits is another one, that's being incorporated into many pet foods and pet treats to add additional, nutrition and fiber. Some dried fruits that Smirks typically stocks include, dried apples, and these come in both the diced and ring format. Dried pineapple, this comes in small tidbits and then ring format. We work with a lot of dried mango. These are in strips and cheek format. We can also do dices by request. Dried cranberries. We've just started to bring this into our warehouse. It's readily available on both coasts. It's a new item for Smirks. We're working with both sugar-infused and apple juice-infused cranberries. So definitely here to support you on the cranberry front. Banana chips is another one. We see those going into a lot of, bird food applications and whatnot. So, Smirks can source a range of dried fruits from cherries, blueberries, papaya, banana, anything dried fruit, we're glad to help you out with.
Yeah, we've got it all. We're ready to serve you. Smirks also works with R&D teams to source and supply new items. We provide samples, pricing information, quality documentation. We work closely with your team to support your new product development projects and help make your programs as successful as they can possibly be. We can also be there for your ongoing ingredient needs, whether it's a primary supplier or a secondary supplier to offer you that critical redundancy in your supply chain. Let us be your safety net. Our QA team is there to provide your regulatory team the quality documentation that they need to make sure that everything is where it needs to be from a food safety standpoint and to support the certifications that you might have associated with your product lines. We offer human-grade ingredients and a full suite of QA documentation that should meet the requirements for your animal and pet food projects. Let us know what you need and we'll work together. We're there for you. So whether you're new or just breaking into the pet food industry or a well-established pet food brand or pet food co-man, we hope you'll reach out to Smirks to request some specifications, samples, and price information. Connect with Smirks through our website, www.smirks.com, or email us at whatsnew@smirks.com. Thanks a ton for tuning in to our product feature. We'll look forward to hearing from you. Next up, stay tuned as we have our market report on deck.